One of the great things to do is to find the neighborhood that you're going to live in. When my wife and I were looking for the house we're in now, and this is going back almost 20 years ago, we already owned a home in another town close by, but we used to come down here to this town on weekends and we'd drive around, we'd go out to lunch, we'd like the restaurants, we do a lot of hiking, so there's a lot of trails here. So we knew that we wanted to live in this area. And that's what I always recommend to people. Once you've understand how much house you can afford, then start driving neighborhoods, whether it's in the city or the smaller towns. Start driving neighborhoods that your realtor has showed you, look, you could afford some of these houses, this is what you're going to look at. Now, you might want to live in a place where you can only afford a very beginner starter home. Don't be afraid to take on that challenge, a smaller home. The lower the prices in areas, the larger the home you can get. So there's always trade-offs. But once you determine what you could afford, drive neighborhoods, drive places that you'd like to live. Make sure there's going to be some housing stock in those areas for you. Once you do that, visit some open houses or get with your realtor and start doing some viewings of the properties in that area. Determine where you want to live. Is it for the nightlife? Is it for the restaurants? Is it, as we did, a lot of hiking? Do you have young children or you want to put them in a good school system? So you have to research your own. You could certainly ask your realtor to give you any reports that they have on each neighborhood. There's a lot of different ways. You can go online and Google niche and find out about the schools and the quality of life in different neighborhoods. So there's a lot of opportunity for you to determine the type of community that you're considering moving into. So I strongly suggest you do that, and you spend some time and take a little extra time. You don't have to buy the first house that you see. You have to buy the right house that fits your budget and that's right for you and your family. I hope this video gives you an understanding of how to find a house that fits both your budget and the way you feel about buying a home. You want to get that home and you want to just sit in your yard and say, oh, this is it, beautiful. I love it. We love our home. We have for almost 20 years now, and we plan on spending a lot longer. We're a little older, so we don't move around a lot. Consider subscribing to our channel. We're putting out new videos each week, and I hope you enjoy this, and we look forward to hearing from you on any comments that you may have on these videos. Thanks again.